don't even want to call her the female GOAT because she's in just legit conversations to be GOAT of UFC fighting. Amanda Nunes versus the Australian, the 6-foot phenom, Megan Anderson. And it was only interesting because Megan was 6 foot, and we've never seen Amanda Nunes fight somebody as big as her, as like rangy and has the length that she has. But dude, it looked like a pit bull on a chihuahua.
Seriously,
It got gory. Oh my God. From like, as soon as Amanda landed her first punch, you could just see Megan's eyes got so big and it like she got hit with a brick. And after that, it was just like, yo, she's just unstoppable. At least she gave her the mercy kill, right? She could have beat her up a little bit more. She submits her, but it's just crazy to see. I mean, I remember when she beat Ronda Rousey and everybody was kind of surprised by it. And now she's just dominated everybody that they've thrown in front of her. It's insane to see her clean out 2 divisions and hold 2 belts simultaneously and be the first person in UFC history to defend both belts at both weight classes. It's insane when I think of her, man.
just from watching the highlights, it looked like Megan had no clue what she was doing. She was like spinning around,
Yes, dude.
deer in headlights, have no clue what you're doing. You're right. It just looked like someone knew what they were doing. The other person had no clue.
And the thing that's crazy, watching Megan's past 3 fights, she's looked really good.
She was number 1, right?
Yes, she's had some knockouts. She has a great lead jab that she, controls her opponents with. The long legs helps her when she gets on the ground and things like that. But with Amanda Nunes, she is just ever evolving. Her ground game continues to get better. You've seen that now with the submission. We've seen her head kick Holly Holm, who is the head kick specialist. And then obviously she went toe-to-toe with Ronda Rousey and made light work of her in less than, 2 minutes, I think it was. When you just see Amanda, it's almost like it doesn't matter who she's in there with. They're all going to look the same, except one person. There's one person that has given her a run. And we might see a trilogy with that. This is Valentina Shevchenko. She's the champion at 125 right now. Oh, excuse me. No, at 115 right now. No, excuse me. I said that right. No, 125. Yeah, because obviously Nunes has the belts at the other 2 classes. But with Shevchenko, now, they fought twice. Both of them have been crazy close. The last one between them 2, I personally thought that Shevchenko won the fight. They gave it to Amanda on a split decision. I'm not opposed to them going for the trilogy because I think that's the only interesting fight right now as pertains to Amanda. But the thing is, Amanda's still just a bigger fighter. And I feel like as long as she's fighting smaller people, because Shevchenko is going to be is the smaller fighter in there, I don't think it matters because Amanda's just too strong for any of those women right now, man. So it's crazy, though, to see her really just be able to dominate multiple divisions like that. Like, I don't think we've seen anything like this so far, man.
You said crazy fight. Is this the one where the one girl's head was like popped out?
No.
Okay, that was a different one.
So that was Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Wei Li. And with those 2, right? With Johanna has actually, I don't think she fought Amanda. She's fought in Shevchenko, though, multiple times as well. But they're both, all 3 of those ladies in terms of Johanna and Wei, they're way too small. They're down, like I said, they're in the 115 range, whereas Shevchenko has fought at 125 a couple of times. But then obviously the bigger you get in terms of your 45 and stuff like that, they're just too big for them to bulk up that much, because even though you can hop in on the scale and be fine, you're not going to have the same type of power in your hands. You know what I mean? Like to either get Amanda off of you or to knock Amanda out. And that's the issue because you know what she's coming with. You know, she has knockout power.
So Amanda needs to switch weight classes to fight the one girl that you said might have a chance.
Yeah. But she would, honestly, I don't see Amanda dropping down 3 classes. You know what I mean? Like, she's fluctuating between the 2 classes right now, but I just don't think that she's going to drop any more than that because she doesn't need to. When you're the champ, when you're dominant as she is, why does she have to go chase people? You know what I mean? If anything, I'm telling those people to come chase me.
Yeah. 100%.
But it's definitely, like I said, man, with her, it's just crazy the power that she has in her hands, man. And just to see her be able to do it and at multiple weight classes. I'm trying to pull up the other rankings real quick for her weight class to see if there's anybody that can make this interesting. But
Here were the
I did
odds
not
before the
see it,
fight.
man.
Minus 1250 for
Dude, it was
Nunes.
like they said it was
Plus
one of the
750
largest.
for
Yeah, they said it was
Anderson.
one of the largest gaps in like the history of it. It was nuts, man.
No, just from
For
watching it
real.
though, I couldn't believe she was the champ and then
Yeah.
Anderson was number one. It was like, this looks like a huge discrepancy,
Mm-hmm.
but based off the rankings, it's supposed to be close.
It was supposed to be. All right, so we're almost. Let's get this to the
Somewhat close. I guess,
women's.
like I said, the odds were definitely off.
So let's see. From a women's standpoint, so with Amanda Nunes, so she's the champ at 145, and she's also the champ at 135. Shevchenko is the champ at 125, and then the two that you were talking about with Johanna and I'm drawing a blank on her other name. She's the champ at 115. So you can see when we're talking about any of those ladies coming up to fight Amanda, they got to bump up to 135. So you're either bumping up 10 pounds from 125 or you're bumping up 20 pounds from 150, or excuse me, yeah, you're bumping up 20 pounds from 115. That's a big jump, especially knowing that Amanda can fight at 145. So when you think about that from a power standpoint, it's going to put any of those ladies in a legit bind to do that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we've seen her fight Holly Holm. I don't need to see that again. Now, Jermaine Durandamine, that could get interesting, but I feel like at this stage in Amanda's career, I just found a hard time seeing anyone really push her to that level right now, man.
So she's got a good, what do you think, 2 or 3 years of this type of dominance?
Oh, you're talking remaining? Easily, yeah. Right now, we're trying to figure out, does she want to keep fighting or does she want to retire? But she made it very clear after the fight that, hey, I just had a baby. I still want to keep this thing going. So, all right. I'm going to enjoy excellence. I'm going to enjoy greatness. It's kind of like watching Alabama. Just keep kicking everybody's butt. Roll Tide.